Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do Bleach Chapter 502 review. This chapter of Bleach, people. Yeah. Yo, people. I mean, yo, the ending of this chapter was straight up awesome. Okay, yo. The entire chapter in of itself was awesome. Tite Kubo eating his Wheaties. Yo. Yo, people, that shit, what happened at the end of this chapter was on point. What happened at the beginning of the chapter was somewhat on point, but the middle of the chapter was on point. The middle and the end of this chapter, on point. Tite Kubo eating his Wheaties. Oh my goodness. Crazy. Just crazy shit. You know why? Because Kenpachi, I mean, here's what I figured. I thought that Kenpachi was running around like a lost idiot, like he usually does. But no. He was busy taking out Star Knights. Looking at, and then he found the Bugbear. He found the Empire King. He's like, yo, are you the boss of these scrubs? And Bugbear just turns and looks at him. I was like, oh no. Yeah. Yo. Very good chapter of Bleach this week. Tite Kubo, good shit. This chapter basically starts off, and it starts off with Renji. He goes on the assault, and at the same time what happens here is that Rukia, she senses Nisama's spiritual Retsu has vanished, and then, well, not vanished, but it has significantly dropped, so she starts to run. And apparently she was already fighting a Star Knight. I was like, what? Like, you're gonna turn your back on a Star Knight? And what happens here? Well, basically she runs out there, and the guys that, or this person was like, are you gonna show your back to me during battle? You must be really cocky. And then, you know, like a flash, like we see like a squirt of blood, and then it goes back to Renji. Renji's going off against Asnot. Asnot is countering every one of his moves. And then what happens here is that Asnot uses the Senbon Sakura, the Bankai, the Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi. He uses it against Renji, and he pushes him away. At the same time, what happens, or was it? I'm not sure what happened in this instant, but I think that it was maybe Byakuya Senbon Sakura that pushed Renji away, and then attacked Asnot, and then Asnot countered with the Bankai Senbon Sakura. I think that's what happened in that instant. I'm not too sure exactly. But what I do know is that after that, what happened was Byakuya, he gets up, and he's dripping blood. He's covered. He's immersed in blood. And Asnot completely engulfs Byakuya in the Bankai Senbon Sakura. He is completely flooded with Bankai Senbon Sakura. I was like, whoa. And it was non-stop. It was like a torrent. I was like, yo, just straight up plunging him into like one of those giant like wall pillars. I was like, holy shit. What happened to Byakuya? Like, damn. And then Renji's like, no, stop. Done. And then before he could say Kai, straight up drop kick. I was like, what? Yo, that was crazy. That was crazy, man. Yo, Lucha Libre. He comes back. I was like, oh shit. Lucha Libre. Oh, that's crazy. Son, that was good. That was perfect, all right? But like I said, it was kind of weird because I'm not sure what happened before then with the whole entire Senbon Sakura situation. All I remember is that at some point, Renji gets knocked back by Byakuya Senbon Sakura, and then what happened is that and then Byakuya Senbon Sakura attacks Ashnot. Then Ashnot counters with the stolen Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi, and then he floods, and then he basically pwns Byakuya Kuchiki really, really, really fucking hard. So that's what I'm pretty sure happened then. And after that comes, the drop kick from Lucha Libre, and then Reggie gets fucking pegged back into a wall. And then Ashnot gets upset. He gets upset. He's like, he was gonna say Bankai. You should have let me stole it. And this implies that the medallion that the Quincy have can steal more than one Bankai. Or, if one Bankai is already active, they can steal another Bankai. Because if you remember, when Ashnot used the Byakuya's Bankai, the black substance that was in the medallion, it vanished. So maybe a Star Knight can have up to 2 Bankais. They can have one current Bankai, and then they can have another Bankai left over. And then they can alternate between the 2 Bankais. Maybe. Or maybe they could just steal as many Bankais as they want to. Who knows? But it is implied now that they are not limited to just stealing one Bankai. This is a huge threat. That means that you need a person who can fight on par with the Quincy without using a Bankai, or they have a special circumstance like Ichigo where their Bankais cannot be stolen. So it's crazy. Like, it really is crazy. But these Star Knights are the perfect enemy to face off against the Shinigami. They can literally shut them down, and that's what they're doing. And after Lucha Libre, after he drop kicked him, all right, because that was funny. What happened was that there's a cutscene of Byakuya, and Byakuya really got pwned. He is immersed into the wall, and all of a sudden, I didn't think it would happen to Byakuya, but here it is. His sword just shatters. I was like, oh shit. He's really he's near death. Yeah, I'm gonna put it like that. He's near death, because remember, this is Bleach. Someone actually has to confirm death in order for death to be, legit. Like, seriously. But yeah. What happened was that Byakuya's he's in the wall, and then he's like, Renji, Rukia, I apologize, and then he fades away. And then what happens here is that there's a cutscene to the Buckbeard and that one guy, the blonde guy, who looks like, well, not the blonde guy, but he kind of reminds you of a younger Ukitake, and basically he's talking to the Buckbeard, and then he's like, it appears that Kushiki Byakuya has died, and and the Buckbeard's like, so it seems, and then all of a sudden we see like mad Shinigami corpses around him. I was like, oh shit, so clearly he was bored and just killing some fuckers. And then they're talking about how this is taking way too long, it should have been done already. And then all of a sudden, here comes Kenpachi holding up 2 Star Knights. He's like, yo, are you the boss of these weaklings? I was like, oh shit, Kenpachi. And then the Buckbeard just turns around, straight up smiles. I was like, oh shit. So that was really good. The ending was very good. The middle was very good. This chapter overall, a very good chapter of Bleach once again. Tite Kubo pulling out all the stops. Like, seriously, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Bleach right now is crazy shit. It's crazy shit. Kenpachi, now I do remember, I'm not too sure about this, but I remember in the Spirits Are Forever With You thing, like apparently it was I'm not too sure what it is, but it's like a few volumes of Bleach that were written by someone else, but confirmed to be accurate by Tite Kubo. And I was like what's going on here? But apparently in that weird Spirits Are Forever With You, I believe it's like 4 volumes. I believe they state something about Kenpachi's true strength. I'm not too sure. Someone clarify me on that one. Please do. If you know what I'm talking about, clarify me. Because I believe that it was stated that Kenpachi may be the strongest Shinigami in all of Society, or something of that nature. Like, his Bankai is like mega fucking powerful. I'm not too sure. I'm really not too sure. But that being said, this chapter of Bleach, a very good chapter of Bleach. And I'll see you guys later. Kenpachi right now. And like the scary part is that he took out 2 Star Knights, and one of them had like a weird wolf claw, but it doesn't matter. He took out 2 Star Knights, and his eye patch was still on. It was still on. So when you know, yo, the moment he takes that shit off, oh my goodness, bam, power spike. Every Star Knight in all of the fucking Seirei is gonna be like, what the hell's going on? Like, I thought that we can like negate Bankai, and they're gonna realize, oh no, it's not Bankai, it's Kenpachi. It's Kenpachi. So clearly, the Byakuya fanboys are upset, and clearly the Kenpachi fanboys are sky high. Why? Because it's motherfucking Kenpachi. Kenpachi over Byakuya all day, every day, 24/7, 365, and that's the way it's gonna be. So I'll see you guys later. King of Lightning, rate, comment, subscribe. Peace. Have a nice day.